Vuka. Your morning squad is in the building. You know we never disappoint when it comes to the hottest art, beauty, fashion, and lifestyle news. Here's what's coming up this morning. First, we step into the kitchen with celebrity chef Zola as she whips up some mouth-watering bread tacos. Then get ready to be serenaded by the incredibly talented Zoe Modiga as she takes center stage this morning with a performance that will melt your heart. Ever wondered how your favorite leather bags are created? Well, we are taking you inside the world of luxury craftsmanship. And in breaking news, Hollywood mourns the loss of acting legend Val Kilmer, who has passed away at the age of 65. And I'm leaving this juicy part for you. Sifuni kwazi, what's this big reveal that you have for our viewers this morning?
Oh, and we're definitely full of surprises this morning, and you're going to find out in just a bit. But yep, it's a feel-good morning and a brand new season of Trendz Live. Coming to you live from Auckland Park, Johannesburg on this rainy morning. Welcome to the show. But you can call me Mne. It's another installment of lifestyle and music entertainment. Remember, we are an X, so please show us some love. The handle is @Trendz on SABC. We've got Chef Zola on the show this morning, and then later, Zoe Modiga is going to join us for incredible performances and a dope chat. Lots to do, so little time, but I promise you, we're going to get through it all. Here's the first surprise this morning. It's something truly incredible. This season, we're leveling up with exciting new features, a brand new time slot, and 2 dynamic additions to our team. Randy and Bulelani are in the building, and you're going to meet them right now. We'll kick things off this morning. True Trendz fashion, escaping to stunning Fumani Game Lodge in Limpopo, where luxury meets wild. From deep conversations to poolside celebrations, this retreat was the perfect backdrop to set the tone for what's to come.
The new season of Trendz Live kicks off with an elevated take on lifestyle and entertainment. This chapter brings not only fresh energy, but also fresh faces to our team. As we welcome them, we're introducing new features and brand new time slot, taking the Trendz Life experience to new heights.
I'm here for growth, I'm here for development, but most importantly, I'm a complete ray of sunshine. Expect magic, expect amazing things, expect edutainment. Trendz Live definitely resonates a lot with the kind of work I do, but also with the kind of character that I possess. So travel, lifestyle, food, all things good, superstarism, because I am one. It's definitely everything that resonates with who I am as a person and what I'm bringing to the table.
Well, I'm a person who's in love with luxury travel, art and fashion. So I'm looking forward to be engaging with a lot of designers, a lot of bloggers, a lot of artists as well. I'm looking forward to gaining some insights on different communities as well.
To set the tone for this journey, we escaped to the breathtaking Fumani Game Lodge in Limpopo, a perfect blend of luxury and wilderness.
Today we are hosting the Trendz Live team. We're enjoying ourselves under the Limpopo sun. We span on 1,100 hectares of land. We offer a variety of services such as quad biking, horse riding, game drives. We have 2 game drives that happen in a day. We have one in the morning and one in the afternoon. So the morning one now, because we are moving into autumn and winter, the chimes change because the animals are now currently hibernating. So that's why you'll find it a bit difficult to spot some animals. Hence, the time changes to like 6 o'clock. Then you'll be able to see some animals due to the season. Our stars are the giraffes, I would say. I think everybody, when they come to Fumani Game Lodge, they enjoy seeing the giraffes. They're tall, they're beautiful, they're elegant. And when you're on the game drive, they don't mind to stop and give you a smile, give you a pose. Currently we're on Culinary view, our 360 paramount view that we have at Fumani Game Lodge. People can dine there. We have a private lapa area which you can book at Culinary view. You can also dine and have breakfast. So now you're just going to have a light snack, some light refreshments, which is also standard with our game drive. All the game drives come standard with the light snacks and the lunch.
With formalities out of the way, it was time to do what we do best.
I've been doing this for a year now. I think really the best experience of my life. I have discovered so much about myself. I think I also like the thrill of live television. Also, nobody does it like Trendz Live. So yeah, it's been the best experience of my life. In 2025 from Trendz Live, you can expect nothing but the best. We are taking it up a notch. We are broadening the scope of content. We have sports on the show now. We've got a tech segment on the show now. So even the little geeks can watch the show. But it really still is the best of lifestyle, best of music, culture, arts, and entertainment.
I have to say the past year has been such a growing experience for me and with the team, and I just hope that we just take things to the next level in the brand new year. I'm really on a Saturday, nice and early. I'm just like, yes, early mornings, and just honestly connecting more with the audience. And I think that we've had this past year to kind of build that foundation, and it's just about building it. I love the fact that there's also brand new people joining the team. It's always great to see other people also get an opportunity because you're not really a chance on the show. So yeah, working together and making more magic, honey. Yes.
And if you've ever wondered what keeps us fresh and always on the move, this is what Didintle had to say.
Being at Trendz has created some of my fondest memories. I've had a blast being on the field, exploring different locations, discovering new excursions. This year, I'm very excited to not only be producing, but there's also room for growth. So I'm finally going to explore and very, very much enjoy the experience of being in studio, sitting, taking the heat, pressing play. We are live. It's not pre-recorded. It's going to be absolutely amazing to be sitting and knowing for a live show. We will be giving to the country and more at large great experiences. The world is my oyster. You only live once. Live it to the fullest. And this platform allows me to do just that. Live my best life, living La Vida Loca.
And as the day drew to a close, we dialed up the fun with a poolside celebration.
Oh my God, where do I even begin with this experience? For me, what stands out the most is the people that we get to meet, we work with, the beautiful brains behind the creativity in terms of the content that you see on the show. Look, all of it wouldn't be what it is if it wasn't the people behind the scenes, my colleagues, and of course the presenters, so talented, so vibrant, so articulate, and so passionate. So for me, it always gives me something to look forward to. I've been traveling for years. I've met really incredible people, have worked on the show for some time as content producer, but I've also created a community of people who like the things that I like, who like beautiful spaces, who like new music releases, fashion, food, but more than anything, they have brought out personality in me that I've always had, but I hadn't really quite packaged it into what it is today. So I look forward also to growth, to beautiful places, to people, and the show, man, taking a life of its own. You never know where it might go. That's the beauty about Trendz Life. You gotta love it.
Yes.
What is it giving right now, feeling?
It's giving when the water's so blue. And that's why we're presenters and not singers. Yes, honey. High five.
Thank you.
Trendz Live 2025. See you Saturday.
And that's the brand new team of Trendz Live 2025. We cannot wait for an incredible year with you. Now, we're ecstatic to have a very special visitor with us today, a culinary sensation. Chef Zola is renowned for her amazing recipes, lively personality, and her passion for food. In addition to being a renowned chef, she's the author of best-selling cookbook that introduces South African flavors into your cooking. She's got an awesome collaboration where she develops inventive breakfast concepts that are delectable and simple to prepare. She's here this morning to share some of her favorite ideas to start the day in a tasty way. Plus, we're going to be diving into her journey as a chef, her book, and her recent collaborations. Ladies and gentlemen, on the Trendz Live stage, Chef, welcome.
Oh, what a welcome. Thank you so much.
Oh, I mean, for a legend like yourself, I have to bring out the big guns, you know what I mean?
I receive the lovely compliments. Thank you.
We absolutely love it. Listen, you've built quite a reputation as a celebrity chef, but every chef has to start somewhere, you know? Talk to me about some of, your inspirations to your cooking and your perception and how you tackle this cooking thing.
Well, I love food. I'm a lover of all things food. So that's where sort of my chefing career kind of starts from. I grew up eating very well. So my maternal grandmother was a great cook. My mom is a wonderful cook. And my paternal grandmother was a great baker. So, I like to think it's genetic to some degree. So for me, I'm very inspired by the type of food that I grew up eating. I'm also I'm classically trained. So I have a sort of a French background when it comes to my chef studies. So I sort of take that approach to simplify our traditional food and make it a little bit more accessible, a little more approachable. All my cookbooks have the title Simple in them, so Simply Zola, Simply Delicious, Simply 7 Colors, because I do like to make food a little less intimidating and, give it an upbeat or a new approach. So
it's incredible.
That's what I do.
I think what I really, really love is the fact that you have this French background in your studies, but you're a fan of South African cuisine,
Absolutely.
Right? And I like the fact that you mentioned your grandmother and your mother. Talk to me about how your heritage sort of impacts or influences how you approach food.
In general, I love to champion South African food, South African ingredients, South African chefs and food personalities. I think that we have so much to offer as a country. Our food is very difficult to define. And I think that that's an advantage. We are so many different things, but we're also similar in so many ways as well. And that's what I love about food. It brings people together. And who can be in a bad mood when they're eating good food? I mean,
100%.
That's why I walk into a room, I'm a favorite. Because people see me, they see food.
I love it. And look, some of us were a bit grumpy this morning because we had to wake up really, really early, but we're going to have a fantastic breakfast. You are here for the entire show. You're making something really, really yummy for us. What's on the menu? Talk me through it.
So this is sort of like a fusion of South African flavors. So this is my boerewors bread taco. So the taco part is obviously Mexican or Tex-Mex. The boerewors is like the South African spin. And this is a dish that you can make for breakfast. You can have it as a snack when you're watching like a soccer game or a rugby game. You can pack it for your kids' lunches. So it's very versatile. And I did say before, I keep everything simple. So it's very simple to put together.
All right, that's incredible. Chef Zola is with us in studio for the entire duration of the show. We're going to be making this incredible dish. If you want to join in, just simply, just head to your kitchen, sit by the TV and join in. Remember, you can tweet us. Our handle is @Trendz on SABC. We'll be back straight after the break with more of Trendz Life and Chef Zola. Stick around. Welcome back to the show. You're still watching Trendz Live on SABC. Now, let's take a look at entertainment news that made headlines this week.
In news making headlines recently, Los Angeles tourists expressed their sadness over the death of Val Kilmer. It is reported in the media that according to the actor's daughter, the 65-year-old's cause of death was pneumonia. The actor had lived with poor health for years due to throat cancer.
We're gonna miss that guy. We're gonna miss him pretty good. Good movies, good action movies out there. He's gonna be missed.
Kilmer played the role again alongside Cruise in the successful 2022 sequel, Top Gun Maverick, though he could barely speak. Oscar-winning actor Viola Davis was among the stars at the London premiere of G20 this week. The action film, directed by Patricia Ridgen, tells the story of President Daniela Sutton Davis, who attends a G20 summit in South Africa. But it goes wrong when a group of terrorists take those at the conference hostage. And it's down to Sutton to use her military combat skills to save the other 19 world leaders and her family.
I think a lot of times with women, we feel that, especially in this business, our bodies are just adornment, that it's just for male desirability. And I love feeling strong and capable because that's how I felt when I was 6.
Davis and her husband, actor and producer Julius Tennant's production company, Juvie Productions, is responsible for the G20. That's all we have time for on the News Wrap.
We're back again with more entertainment news for you next week right here on Trendz Live. Now, this morning we focus on breakfast options and Chef Zola is here. She'll be sharing some of her favorite ideas to start the day in a tasty way. Plus, we're going to be diving into her journey as a chef, her book, her recent collaborations, literally everything that we need to know. We're eager to hear about her extensive cooking experience and pick up some entertaining tricks to make our mornings more enjoyable. Chef, let's get to it. All right, we're making wondrous tacos.
Bread tacos.
Wondrous bread tacos.
Okay, so a taco isn't quite a taco without the accoutrement, which is the stuff that goes, you know, on top of it as like a final flourish. So we're gonna make a salsa.
All right.
Okay, I'm gonna put you to work. You're gonna be my mixer.
Okay.
So first things first, some avo. A trick for everybody: if you are pre-cutting avo, besides squeezing some acid over it, so in the bowl you can put that for me.
All right. How much am I putting?
Spoon. The whole lot, but just not the pip.
Okay.
But what I was saying is that if you put the pip into the chopped or mashed avo, it keeps it from going brown a little bit longer. So
makes sense actually.
There's that.
Just gonna put that aside.
Thank you, perfect. Okay, so then also in the salsa is going some spring onion. Okay, so I'm sharing this recipe as my basic recipe, but you can of course change the ingredients according to what you like. So if you don't like spring onions, don't use spring onions, use red onions or use regular white onion. Tomato, this is just some chopped tomato, so not all of it, just a little bit, because we want, you know, sort of a balance of flavors and textures. Okay, and then how do you feel about coriander? So I've got some chopped coriander. Some people call it dhania as well. Some people don't like the flavor because genetically it makes it taste soapy or, you know, not pleasant for them. I love coriander, but that's your choice.
See, my thing, Chef, is I've always seen the greens that get added into food, but I'm not really sure what it tastes like. So.
Oh, okay, they're brave to try.
Coriander is a go.
Okay, I thought we're in trouble here. So fresh coriander. If you don't like coriander, you can use parsley. And then season with salt and pepper to taste. And then we want a little bit of acidity, so I'm going to get you to squeeze a little bit of lemon juice in there and then give it a stir. And then, of course, we call these wondrous bread tacos, and there's a reason, the taco part. So our cushy bread is what's going to make our taco base. So what's great about this loaf is that it's really, really fluffy, and if you roll it out really thinly, it becomes very pliable, and that's how you're going to form your taco. Yes. So you can do this with the white bread, the bitterest white bread, or you could do it with the brown bitterest.
So depending on preference.
Depending on what the type of bread that you love, but either will work. And then the wondrous part comes in where you take your wondrous, you take it out of the casing. You know, it comes in a coil in a casing, and then you press it onto the bread.
Sort of like a patty.
Like a patty, exactly. So and then you fry it in the pan, and it'll look like this. So you can see the taco has formed. So this is the bread, and we pressed the wondrous on there, and then fried it about 2 minutes on the one side, and then turn it over, and then 2 minutes on the other side, and then you form your little bread taco. And then that's where the rest of the accoutrement comes in. So we've got some sour cream because, you know, we love sour cream in a taco, so you can be generous with that.
Maybe I should grab my
you grab yours and we'll make one each. Good idea.
Right, I'll just grab. Okay, there you go.
You can use that spoon. And then I love a bit of lettuce in my taco. So some shredded lettuce is next. Here we go. A bit of crunch, a bit of roughage. And then your delicious salsa. I say delicious. I'm going to blame him if it's not.
What? Is it the coriander?
No. It's all about the seasoning and the amount of acidity. So you got to, you know, make it to your taste or your preference. And then we pop a little bit of that on there. And that's it. That's as simple as it is. It's a beautiful morsel right here. You could, like I said, have it for breakfast, have it for a snack, have it for lunch, make it for your kids, whatever. Eat it by yourself, make it as a treat for yourself. But it's just a way to show that bread, as much as we love it for sandwiches, you can do so much more with it.
She's a versatile girly.
She is indeed.
I need a close-up of this so that my haters don't say that, I've never cooked in my life.
We need a close-up on you taking a bite and telling us how it is.
We'll take a bite a bit later. We'll have the taste test. You'll taste mine. I hope I don't kill you.
We all hope the same.
Oh my goodness me. Chef, I want to chat about some of your work, you know. You have a cookbook.
I do. I have 3, in fact.
7 colors.
Yes.
Oh, that's the one I want to chat about. Because, you know, 7 colors is... We're associated to our heritage, how we grew up. Talk to me about how you decided some of the recipes that went into the book. What was the inspiration behind it?
So, you know, like most South Africans, we all kind of eat a 7-color meal at some point. We call it different things. Ukudla kwasekhaya, 7 colors, taste course, or whatever you call it. It's kind of the same concept where, you know, you gather together as a family, you sit down and you eat multiple dishes and you create your own plate. And that's where, what inspired the third book. And basically, I just took some of my favorite things to put on a 7-color plate and categorize them according to colors, so people could use the book as a guide. So, you know, you could create your colorful plate by going to each chapter and taking a few dishes and, creating a plate that way. So it was, just a way to celebrate how South Africans eat, how we love to eat, how we love to share and communal eating. That was the inspo behind the book. You know, breakfast is one of my favorite meals to prepare and to eat as well. It's so versatile. Everybody loves like a one-pan wonder. I think that, you know, we're all very busy people and the fewer dishes we do, the better it is. So something that's shakshuka style.
Ah, yes.
So, you know, you make the sauce, you pop the eggs in there, it all cooks in one pan. You can even serve it from the same pan that you make it. So that, for me, simplified breakfast. I love that. I love a poached egg with a little bit of hollandaise as well if I'm feeling fancy. Toast of any kind is definitely a favorite of mine. And for me, the ultimate toast is the one that you toast in a pan. So you butter the bread, and then you put it in the pan. It's like an even golden brown, buttery toast.
Oh, now chef, I must confess, I tried toasting bread on a pan the other day.
What happened?
It didn't work out really, really well. And then
talk me through what you did.
I sort of like put the bread on the pan.
Okay.
And then, then I tried to like make a fried egg, and then that also didn't work out well.
Oh.
But I think...
So do you cook much?
Yeah, chef, so let's talk about your collaborations. You're doing incredible, exciting stuff. What are you working on? Chat to me about your collabs.
Well, this is a very exciting collab that I'm doing with Sasco and the Bettererist Loaf. So they've just released this beautiful, fortified, nutritious. The methods in which they make the loaf have become improved, so it's better for us. It's got that element of nostalgia, which we love. We love a cushy, soft bread that we can make sandwiches out of. But also, you know, I'm showing you that you can do so many other different things. I toast it and make little croutons. You can take any of the other bread varieties, pop some honey on there, a little bit of butter into the oven, toast them until they're really crispy, serve them with some fruit and some yogurt, like your own little bread muesli. Like, there's so many ways that you can enhance your bread eating experience, and I love exploring that.
Oh, I love it. All right, taste test.
Oh, it's time.
It's time. I'm so excited.
I can see that.
All right, I'll give you... Oh, you'll take for yourself, so I don't touch it with my hand.
No, that's okay. Our hands are clean. I'm just giving you a napkin so you can wipe your hands if you need to.
I'm just going to put it on
listen, this is my recipe. I've eaten it many a time. The true verdict is yours. So all eyes on you, babes.
Okay, we're going to do it. This is the Boerewors bread taco. All right, let's go.
Big bite. I like it. Okay. Give it a chew. Make sure you get all the textures, all the flavors. Keep it sort of in your back of your mind, your seasoning. Did you add enough lemon juice? Did you add enough salt and pepper?
I did.
Oh, you approve? Okay.
Yeah. I can literally taste everything. It's like an amalgamation in my mouth. Oh my gosh, it's incredible. Am I going to share with everybody in studio?
Of course he is.
I don't know. Maybe I will, maybe I'm not. My goodness me, chef, this is incredible. Listen, before I let you go, let's chat about upcoming projects. What's on the books for Chef Zola? It's 2025. Bigger, better, yes?
Yes, always bigger and better. Lots more food to come from me. I love sharing my food and my recipes on social media, on television platforms. So lots more food to come. Also, I've got a couple of shows coming as well on SABC. So look out for that. But just keep cooking. Keep following and keep cooking.
Keep following and keep cooking. I absolutely love it. Listen, we're going to take a quick ad break. That's how we wrap up this part of the show. I hope that you're making it. I hope that you took notes. I promise you that you're really, really going to love it. We're going to take a quick ad break. On the way, Zoe Modiga is performing live on the Trendz live stage. Stick around. welcome back to Trendz Live. Now, a beautiful signature handbag makes a phenomenal statement for any woman, and we know that a luxury handbag is delightful for any occasion. It's no wonder Austrian master craftsman Hans-Peter Winkelmeyer has been designing genuine leather handbags for 44 years. This timeless material has been adorned by women from all spheres. Trendz Live producer Didi Nklemokeleti visited the Winkelmeyer workshop and showroom in Randburg, north of Johannesburg, where all these wondrous leather products are made. Before we see the final signature pieces, let's explore what the fascinating creative process of leatherworks really entails.
A workspace where fine, genuine leather pieces are designed. Here, precision and detail are required for excellent and exclusive production of all leather goods. You see, the founder, fondly known as HP, had this legendary vision of elevating a lady's appearance and strut through bags in 1981.
I like to create things because I create them for women. So I can dream about women all day long. And with our bags, we want to make ladies look more beautiful, more professional, while at the same time they have to be practical. The modern, conscious businesswoman needs to be catered for. I take pride in what I'm doing for the simple reason you start with a plain piece of paper and an idea. And then you put two-dimensional things into 3 dimensions. And after couple of hours or days, you have a finished product. Perfection is very important, that you marry the correct materials. It must feel happy. And if you can achieve that, then you have done most of it.
The company is known for unmatched luxury and redefining tailored exotic leather goods. Specializing in premium crocodile and ostrich skins, this skill has been passed down through HP's family for over 3 centuries. They blend Austrian craftsmanship and South African artistry. And the process of leather making is a fascinating one, starting in a special room.
Mesmerized by the enchanting smell of leather. You'll be happy to know that behind me is literally original ostrich and leather skin. Now, if you're a lover of genuine leather bags, here's a snippet into the process of how these exclusive bags are made. Let's go.
Well, I'll tell you what makes this leather extra special is that every skin is different. Every skin is unique, and every skin carries a particular pattern. This is what we call the crown of the skin, and there are pieces that have quill. Quill is literally where the feathers grew out. So these are big birds. This is the ostrich, and what you're looking at here is an ostrich skin in a cognac color. What makes this unique is that you've got to engineer the bag around what the skin. This would be the leg of the ostrich. This is the front part, and the leg goes around the bones. So this is a crocodile skin. And what you've got here is a crocodile, which is the hornback part of the crocodile. This would have been the snout. And what they do is that they cut it along the belly to give us the hornback. And we like the hornback. This is the belly cut. So with the belly cut, you preserve the belly of the skin, and this is the one that's treated very, very well.
The stages of production vary. It's an intricate process that entails mastering of the craft.
Once we leave the skins room, we go onto the tables, and the skins are laid out flat, and our craftsmen understand exactly which skins need to be used. They superimpose patterns onto the skins and start marking out where they're actually going to cut the skins. The next stage is, in the case where we use tools, to actually speed up the process but still maintaining quality, is that we use cutting tools that are laid onto the skins themselves, and then they're stamped out to control the size, because when you produce one bag you can do it by hand, but as soon as you want to replicate what you've done, it's best to marry sort of art with science.
Then we have the manufacturing, and that's where we come in. We then look at the materials and say, what will that type of skin give us? An evening bag, a luggage part, business bag, and then the material tells me what it will be turned into.
Then the real thrill is with assembling all materials that will ultimately become luxurious bags ready to hit the shelves, if not adorned at extraordinary events.
The next stage after that would then be actually on the tables. And on the tables, you'll hear a lot of hammering as the people are knocking together the pieces and laminating sort of the top side of the leather with the fabrics that go underneath. And sometimes it's synthetic, sometimes it's other leather, and they're laminating everything together. And they start actually piecing it together, holding it closed, and then later it goes for stitching, where they're taking the different patterns and joining them together.
An adventure that takes your breath away and of course leaves the enchanting aroma of leather charming your senses. Realizing the dedication and precision of this attentive process certainly makes any lady yearn to go shopping for a bag that exudes pure opulence.
After discovering the intense process of leather making, we continue to explore the amazing results of all that hard work. Shoo!
A heavenly boutique just for what every girl needs. A signature handbag not only enhances an outstanding outfit, but is a refreshing confidence boost for all ladies. Shopping here at Winkelmeyer is an exclusive spree, customized for those with finesse and elegance.
The chances of seeing another one of these bags are very slim. They are manufactured to the finest of detail. So when you have one of these items, you're going to be proud to show it, proud to use it, proud to wear it, and it is a statement piece because everybody will notice it. The shopping experience is bespoke, exclusive, because you're never surrounded with a crowd. There's not 200 of the same item, and what you have, you can actually almost say it is a custom made. We differ from the rest because of the materials used, the meticulous craftsmanship, and then a lifetime warranty on the products as well. So we do not have the international price range either, because we keep it local.
Each creation tells a unique story, not just of luxury but of heritage too. This one was birthed over dinner at a restaurant where the waitress presented the bill packaged in a petite bag with the mirror at the bottom.
Perfect size for a great lipstick. I even get a chance to see myself with the mirror right at the bottom. Great one. Happy lipstick and happy lips.
The green interior material is symbolic of hope, reminding every lady of their greatness. Specializing in ostrich and crocodile skins, these leather goods redefine the craftsmanship of bag designs. You see, shopping here offers the elite lady an extraordinary experience, and fashion influencers will enjoy the luxury of shopping online too.
Our main target market is the affluent young lady. And ladies are young from 20 till 50 and more. So there's a wide spectrum of different types of functions which come with various ages. A good opportunity to showcase our bags are at events, launches, and when there's elegance and sophistication in question, that's where we fit in best. We can enhance with our product the appearance of the ladies. That's what we are aiming for.
What should a lady consider when they are trying to pick a bag?
I cannot read a lady's mind. However, beyond the fact that it's got to be practical, it should pick something what it feels attracted to. And if that happens, you'll glow. Our bags are timeless because they will grow with you. They will take on your personality. After years of wear and tear, I can tell you who you are, and that is what makes them special.
Just in case you wanted to surprise your partner with an elegant goodie bag, there's something incredible for the gents too.
No, we didn't leave the men out. We've got very nice men bags or man bags, the leather belts, as well as the cell phone covers, the wallets, the business card holders. There's a wide range, and with the new collection, there will be even more products released for men.
And if you were curious about how deep into your pocket you'd have to dig, here's some insight on the item that turns heads.
The ultimate item in store at the moment, which everybody always wants to know. I don't know why they always ask the most expensive, but in this case, this is our top of the range crocodile handbag, which retail at 96,000 Rand. but of course there are cheaper items. We do cater for all budgets, and this is, as you can see, made from crocodile belly. It has got the beautiful scaling, and then also I have to say this was Yvonne Chaka Chaka's first choice and her favorite bag.
These ladies certainly had a blast on their shopping spree. Spoiled for choice, the colors and variety of designs were perfectly made for them. Made with the highest international expectations, positioning itself among the fine luxury leather brands globally. Well done, guys.
It's truly fascinating. Listen, we're going to take a quick ad break. When we come back, Zoe Modiga is in the Trendz Live studio. You don't want to miss it. It's Trendz Live. Stick around.
Imbali yasembali. Inyosi zakwaZulu are the makers of my honey. Normally bafazi beduba inyama, I thrive like no other. Weathering all the weathers, no callous, as proof cause my soft heart's not hardened. The road is mvutuza, vutwana botleva. Still soulful like loudly played records. Childhood laced my records. I sing cause they feel us. I fly cause they ran this. Marathon continues. Plus nginenkolo engapheli shukela. Bazongisukela kodwa bazophoxela. Lalela. Achatha ngeboza mina. Ngizophumelela mina, ngibe umanqoba mina. Bangithandazela. Bangivulela indlela. Ngiyakhazimula. Siyakhazimula.
Goodness me, it's soulful music on a feel-good Saturday morning from a quality human being. KZN born and raised South African. Award-winning songstress Zoe Modiga is the quintessential artist who represents the present and the future of South African music. Drawing from human experiences, identity and storytelling, she creates a distinct sound to communicate a modern, evolving African story without losing its essence. When she's not in studio or on stage making and performing music, Zoe is a mentor, an activist, an advocate for humanity with incredible projects that she's going to share about this morning. And all the way from the United States of KwaZulu-Natal, ladies and gentlemen, it's Zoe Modiga. Welcome to Trendz. Welcome to the show.
I'm so happy. It feels like home.
Oh, yes?
Yes.
Oh, and it's our brand new time slot, so this is perfect. I love it.
You know what I mean? We're keeping it fresh and funky and lovely, and I'm honored to be sharing in this momentous occasion.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Incredible. We love it. Thank you, Zoe. Let's, before we go anywhere else, I have to find out, how has the first quarter of the year been for you?
Oh my goodness. I would say the first half of 2025 is like any beginning of the year is. Ila unovalo ngoba awazi ukuthi kuzokwenzekani. Sinamaphupho adinga ukufezeka. We've got goals, we've got things we want to work on. And for me, that's how this year began. But I really decided to change my lifestyle and really desired for something holistic when it came to the life that I live, because I feel like if senza umculo ophilisa abantu nathi sidinga ukuyiphilisa, you know. So it's been a year of very healthy eating, a year of exercise, a year of self-seeking, a year of spiritual alignment, a year of emotional well-being, you know, and it's really just something I also hope for the viewers at home as well. Because we need it so that we are fertile soil for these blessings.
I'm influenced because now that I know what the recipe is, I know what I need to do so that I can also have a very banger of the start of it. Yeah, you are award-winning Mrs. Oh, congratulations on your SA Style Award. But you need most stylish performer in music. Oh, basically. Talk to me about how this makes you feel and what it means to you.
I mean, I boast not just myself and my journey, but we were celebrating the likes of Usis Corny, Ferguson, we were celebrating the likes of Mbali, and a lot of like game changers, literally. But for me, you know, when I think of style, I think of Unodoli, or not dolly, that we used to play with Ekaya, Mbali, and how we used to find random fabrics, to make these garments for them. And for me, the story of clothing, the story of style and fashion is always translated that way. And to be able to see in this space, as fashion being one of my first loves is a beautiful thing, but to also be recognized as a game changer 100%. In my field is why I do what I do. I hope to impact people's lives. I hope to, you know, shake the world, to shift things. You know, I think things must shift and shake.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm glad that this award represents that.
Oh, I love it. And I love the fact that you're speaking about impact, because not only do you eat the kotini and not only are you a beautiful songstress, but you're also an advocate for humanity. Talk to me about the work that you do with Empower Her as a speaker.
Oh my goodness. So there is this community of people that is called Ndawo Africa. Ndawo Africa curates a lot of different spaces, cultural spaces for us. That's your film, your music, anything that brings people together and that creates that moment for us. And they hosted a show, or rather an event, that was called Empower Her Voice. Bangicela ukuthi ngibe guest speaker lapho, bengiqala ukuba guest speaker. So I was like, okay, this is a daunting task, you know. But there's something about being called to do something, is that it will put you in places that you might be fearful of, but places that you're supposed to be. And it was a beautiful experience to be there, nabantu besifazane of different sectors, you know, sharing in our stories, sharing in our pain, sharing in our joys. And I was honored to be guest speaker, and I hope to do more speaking.
I love the fact that you said yes, though, because you know sometimes when you haven't done something, you're like, guys, I'm too shy. But you're a person who says yes to things, because you also had your debut. You worked on a movie called Minky. Talk to me about that experience. How did that challenge you? How was that for you?
Kukhona intokazi ekubizwa ngokuthiwa uPhumzile Sithole. She is an incredible actress. She is an incredible director. And she's been flying the flag for us. You know, she lives both in LA and here in South Africa. And Usiswami reached out to me, wati lalela ke Zoe, ngine movie ekubizwa ngokuthiwa uMinky that's coming out, and I need someone to do the composition, the film scoring. And obviously I was honored. I can't go too much into the story, but it's a very South African story. When the movie comes out, everyone will relate to it. But I was glad to be able to, off the stage, also be able to have impact in other people's telling of their stories.
People want to say I'm fangirling, and yes, I am fangirling because you really, truly are an incredible human being, and you've got such a big heart, and we see it in the work that you do, because another thing that you do is you mentor children in high school, in tertiary. This is something that you do. Yeah. Talk to me about that and why that's so important to you.
I'll tell you a story. When I was in high school, I went to a music school, and the incredible cultural icon, Obab Humasigela, came and visited us. Now, I don't know if anyone here can relate to a cultural icon bringing themselves from the world stages to come and impart knowledge with you. Ngikhumbula impilo bengathi yashintsha impilo yami, and he shared so many things, and I remember thinking in that moment that I want to be able to impact, you know, as much as khona laba abasivuleli indlela, khona laba abasilandelayo, and it's important to be able to do that. So I've been privileged to be able to, you know, preach expression, culture, language, loving who it is that we are as abantu, sizibone nomlando wethu, and being able to do that all the way from primary school to tertiary education. So it's just been impactful. And nami as umuntu oke wakhuliswa abanye, I'm honored by the opportunity to do the same.
Oh, that's so beautiful. I really am inspired. Listen, a little birdie told me this was you. You are the little birdie. New music in 2025, Alpamnyana.
Yes, absolutely. Siyakhipha mo 2025. Last year we released our third album, Unomthandazo. And it really put me in a space of going into myself and wanting to create experimental music. So I'm excited to keep her, and it was actually off of being the Young Artist, Standard Bank Young Artist Award winner for music. I mean, that's Obospook Matambo have gotten that award. Msagi has gotten that award. So I'm excited to take this commissioned work, share it with people. Kuzoba mnandi nisazodla nje.
Yo, mina ngicela ungimeme ku listening session.
Hi, okay, say the least.
Ne?
Okay, say the least.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
Okay,
all right, I love it. Listen, you're going to be closing the shows for us this morning with your track titled Phansi. One of my favorite tracks from your body of work. Talk to me about this track. What does it mean to you? Just tell me about it.
Oh, Lengoma is dedicated to us as a people. Yabo njengabantu. Sometimes sizithola sikhahlelwa phansi, yabo, and it's a song that really reminds us ukuthi inyembezi zethu azweli phansi, and that we are an important people, we're a special people. So I hope ukuthi le ngoma nale ngoma lengizoyicula is able to anchor all of us and for us to feel seen in it.
Oh, because inyembezi zethu azweli phansi.
Azweli phansi.
Oh man, I just love you. Listen, congratulations, you are doing incredibly well. You're a superstar. We love you, we're so proud of you, and we're rooting for you. Thank you for coming to our first episode.
Ngiyabuya. Number one, Lord, and ngiyabuya. Thank you for having me.
Oh man, that's the incredible Zoe Modiga on the Trendz Live stage. That's how we close off the first show of the brand new Trendz Live. Fear not, we're back again next week Saturday, bright and early, 9 a.m. only on SABC News. Playing us out this morning is the incredible Zoe Modiga with her track titled Phansi, Kamela Mumncedisi, but you can call me Mne. From myself and the rest of the team, from our hearts to yours, Arova. Bye-bye.
Ehleli phansi umuntu ehleli umuntu ehleli phansi umuntu ehleli phansi umuntu ehleli phansi khahlela umuntu phansi khahlela umuntu ehleli phansi umuntu ehleli phansi umuntu ehleli